There was a knock on the door. Sam begrudgingly got up from his couch and walked over to his door. The light red door clashed with the brown of the walls. He had meant to paint the door, but had never gotten around to it. Sam reached the door, reached for the doorknob. On the other side of the door was no one. Sam looked around only to confirm that there was nobody there. Damn kid, Sam thought as he closed the door. Just as he began to walk away, a knock came from the door again. Sam turned to the door confused. There hadn't been anybody there in the house, right? Sam turned to the door and he opened it again, but just like the last time, there was no one there. Again, Sam closed the door and began to walk away, only to hear a knock echo from behind the door again. Anger began to rise in Sam as he walked back to the door. He decided that he was going to give whoever was playing this prank on him a piece of his mind. On the other side of the door stood somebody. The appearance of someone at the door caught Sam off guard. Sam opened his mouth to start his rant against the man, but the words died on his lips as he looked at the man. He was wearing what was once a blue t-shirt and jeans, but the color had long since faded. There were cuts all over his mangled body. His face was elongated with one eye dangling from the socket, while the other one was nowhere to be found. After several seconds of staring, the thing slowly raised its mangled arm toward Sam. A scream of terror escaped Sam's lips as he slammed the door in this thing's face. He stood there for a minute, Sam did. He had begun to think he was just seeing things when another knock came from beyond the door. This time, the knocks were followed by a voice. "Please come out. We're so hungry," the thing said slowly, its voice seeming to echo throughout the house. Sam quickly locked the door and ran through his house and into his bedroom. There he threw anything he could up against the door. After hours of sitting in his room, Sam heard a knock come from his door. But to Sam's horror, it wasn't coming from the front door. It was coming from behind his closet door.